think that you're immune from conflicts of interest. At some point, all employees will struggle with the temptation of putting their own interests ahead of the company's. When that time comes, can you honestly say that you'll be ready? When that sweet deal comes your way to double dip, will you take the plunge? Of course, you can't know what will happen in the future, but you can do something right now to prepare for it. First, you need to analyze your current situation and ask yourself if any conflicts of interest exist. Second, arm yourself with the knowledge to see conflicts coming and avoid them. Third, when you find yourself in the midst of a conflict crisis, take the information here to quickly resolve and prevent new conflicts. It takes character and determination to decide to do the right thing and to stand up for what's honest and good. But if you find yourself wondering about a particular situation, put it through this 8-point checklist. Ask yourself if the activity involves any of the following areas: company time, labor, both your labor and the labor of others, the name or influence of the company for your benefit, assets, both large and small, company equipment, funds, including cash, company credit cards, expense accounts, reimbursements, or other kinds of funds, materials or inventory, and facilities, either your own workspace or the company facilities. If your personal activity involves any of these areas, then you probably have a conflict of interest. One of the most common kinds of conflicts of interest come with outside jobs, side jobs, or consulting. Technology has made it easy to do several jobs at once, but you need to make sure that you're giving your 100% attention and focus to your employer when they're paying for you to do it. When it comes to your outside job or consulting, ask yourself the following 3 questions. First, can your outside job or activity affect your independence or objectivity? Second, can your outside job or activity interfere with the effective performance of your responsibilities? And third, can your outside job or activity discredit, embarrass, or conflict, or reasonably appear to conflict with the company's best interest? Here are some tips for maintaining a second job and keeping your first one. Notify your company and supervisor of your second job. Make sure no conflicts of interest exist. Don't take calls for your personal business during work hours or at your workplace. Use your personal laptop or mobile device that's not owned by the company and limit your activity to off-work hours. And get company approval if you need to access the company network. If you must use company resources for personal purposes, offer to pay or reimburse the company for the use. Do not use sick leave to conduct personal business or lie to others about what you're doing. Limit communication for your second job or outside business to your lunch or break time. And make it a personal goal to be completely honest and open about your outside work. Do your homework to make sure that you do not have a conflict of interest. Ask yourself the following 10 questions. First, who should you ask if you have a conflict of interest question or concern? Second, when can you use your workspace for personal business? Third, can you use phone, email, and computers for occasional business purposes? Fourth, when can you use the company network for personal business? Fifth, is it ever appropriate for you to do the same or similar jobs on the side? Sixth, are there any family members who work for your company or any of its business partners that might pose a conflict of interest? 7. Can you occasionally use company tools and equipment for personal use? 8. What are the limits for investing in competitors and company business partners? 9. What volunteer work is permissible while at work? And 10. What kinds of items can you sell to coworkers? Beware of these warning signs. Do you keep secrets about your second job or business? Do you feel guilty about what you're doing? Or have you ever felt the need to lie about what you're doing? You should be able to do your job and go about your business with a clear conscience. Honesty is the best policy. Remember that good ethics should be reflected in how you conduct all your business. Be honest in your speech and in your actions, both overt and implied. Be honest with yourself, your coworkers, your supervisor, and with all the other people with whom you come in contact each day. Your activities should be done with transparency and openness. All of your activities must be open for review. And of course, you should notify the company if any conflict of interest arises.